What if you get to a remote old village on a hidden valley, across mountain pass? Climbing hills with guitars on your back, to sing along on top. The place is Pentema, on the Ligurian Appennini. Meet the original inhabitants and their labels. Try their typical cookies. Listen to the world's stories. Visit their real sites in Nativity on Christmas and the traditional life recreated. Follow us into the quietness of the valleys. Here we go, following rural and narrow roads, very twisted sometimes. Pentema is a village 40 kilometers from Genova, on the mountains outback, how they call it here. Hello friends, we're going to visit this village on the Ligurian Alps near Genova, Pentema, and we're going to visit a nativity, real sites nativity. Let's go and see what it is, okay? But especially we're gonna see the real size, real life, open air museum of the old villagers' way of life. Let's meet the inhabitants. And their labels. Typical house and how it was to live here. Everyone had a specific occupation. Things were almost all handmade and repaired. There was a doctor, a man who traveled around the world learning and then came back retired in the native village to cure his fellow citizens. Of course, a nice school. awesome how is it recreated. And then you have the tavern. Men drinking and playing cards, while someone cooked some meals. The general store. For the winter, they used to produce coal, burning wood under soil. They made it so much that they used to sell it to the towns around. Now chickens dig for worms in this historical recreation. Of course, milk and cheeses were produced. People worked corn in their houses with their families, while some old guy played the accordion. Transport. The blacksmiths. Daddy, what we found?
The chicken.
I was impressed and raptured by a world where everybody had its specific role, and all the roles were completed. Community is the concept. It takes me back to what Aristotle meant by polis. Men who made knives and repaired farmers' tools. All the animals were kept: sheep, cows, pigs, rabbits. There's a house completely restored, with original elements, furniture items. It's a museum of the life that people lived on these homes. Outstanding the precision of the old life recreated.
In pieno giorno ci ha attraversato la strada al lupo, si è fermato, ha guardato con gli occhi gialli, ha guardato mia moglie nella
Di giorno
macchina.
di no?
Di giorno, però era giovane. E poi che correva nelle pass, nel corso.
Ce n'è.
C'è un naturalista che anni che li segue, che praticamente, vabbè, è stato ucciso un lupo maschio.
Ucciso da
braconieri.
Purtroppo.
Questa femmina aveva 2 cuccioli e praticamente si sa che in 3 settimane ha predato solo un giovane capriolo. Però il gruppo della Val Pentemina e della Val Brevena, altri lupi, maschio alfa, femmina alfa, 2 cucci, il maschio alfa, invece quelli predavano normalmente, infatti c'è un cinghiale più giù ammazzato, tutto. Ho detto vado a vedere su al passo, che ci saranno almeno 20 cinghiali uccisi dai cacciatori. Ho detto, cioè è più bello, è più naturale questo.
certo.
No, cioè che i cacciatori ammazzano i cinghiali, va
E li
bene.
lasciano lì?
No, nel senso che li stavano ammazzando a tutto andare perché i cani mandavano tutti sui cinghiali. Insomma è successa una cosa strana, questi lupi con le aste fluviali, è una cosa che non è mai successa in Italia, si sono riuniti, hanno accettato, si sono riuniti tutto, e perché è difficile, non esiste un branco di 10-11 individui in Italia, però adesso sono tutti insieme.
Sono qui...
No, adesso sono tutti nella zona della Val Brevena e tutto. Qua però comunque quando ha nevicato abbiamo tutte le tracce del lupo che si sa.
Like in all villages, there was the church with parish and devoted. A display of original fine old dresses. Little Christmas nativities were made. You can't have a village without a carpentry. And now the Nativity. But men also need barbers and shoemakers. Every occupation. Bakery, bread and biscuits.
Okay, we are in Pentema eating a kind of cookie biscuit traditional from these lands. It's called canestrello. Very good, wonderful, delicious. Canestrello di Torriglia, a big town, a big village, big town, a town bigger than this near here.
Well, there are more and more representations of the old life, but you have to come by yourself to dive into this time machine.
Our friends, this is Pentema on the Ligurian Alps near Genova, in that direction behind Genova, with the natural museum showing how life was in ancient times here on the mountains, on the woods, the ancient culture of the people who lived here, the farmers' culture, and all their natural labors. And we also saw the nativity scene for Christmas, for this Christmas, and with this trip we say to you all Merry Christmas!
But don't go away, it's not all yet. We have the grand finale. We carried guitars and all the equipment to the hills.
From the hills above Pentema on the Ligurian Alps mountains, Merry Christmas to you all!